Hello, everyone. My name is Qingjin Li from Department of CEOE, and my advisor is Dr. Valentina Prijiao. Today, I'm going to talk about the contaminated site remediation with nanoparticles delivered by foam. As we all know, site contamination is a serious problem. The federal agency EPA identified over 300,000 sites in USA. Due to the survey of selected sites, the dominant contaminants are TCE, PCE, lead, arsenic, etc. EPA estimated that it would cost over $200 billion to restore all contaminated sites. Therefore, there is a need for the technology which could reduce costs and improve the overall effectiveness of environmental remediation. So what techniques do we use now? We have pump treat, exhibition, solidification, and chemical oxidation, thermal remediation, and nano-remediation. Among all of these techniques, the nano-remediation has been proven to be effective for the treatment of a variety of contaminants, and it possesses great potential to reduce the overall cost and clean up time. But there are several issues which restrict the application of nano-remediation. Because of the mobility rotation aggregation, it is difficult to determine the constraint and effectively deliver nanoparticles. To address these problems, we propose a methodology using foam to deliver nanoparticles. Here is a schematic diagram of our method. When we combine nanoparticle foam together, the nanoparticle could disperse in the interface of bubbles to increase its stability, so the foam are able to deliver it into a broader and further area to react with contaminants. This is a conceptual diagram of the nanoparticle foam system. The blue color represents the water phase, and the white part represents the gas phase. The yellow part is the soil. The bubble, which is composed of discrete gas phase and water film, is supported by the surfactant through the surface, and while the nanoparticles is accumulating along the interface, which allows them to travel with foam to overcome the deposition and heterogeneity problem. There are parts which are not clear, like generation for process of foam in the presence of the particle, and also the deliverability of foam. So we conducted a series of researches to understand all these points. And this is the first step. We conducted a microfluidic experiments to study the foam generation process in the presence of nanoparticles. It is composed of, this is the experiment setup, which is composed of gas controller, piston pump, microscope, and the microchip, which is made of glass. To mimic the soil structure, gas and solution would be injected into the microchip, and the camera installed on the microscope would capture what happened inside the microchip. Like the top figure shows, bubbles have different shape because of the proximity structure. It's hard to figure out the bubbles using conventional image processing method. Therefore, we introduced a convolutional neural network to recognize the boundary of each bubble to figure out how many bubbles generated and what's the size of them. We found the relationship between foam generation rate and the pressure gradient. Then we also conduct research of nanoparticle transport with foam in the two-dimensional microfluidic geometry. The left part is the experiment setup, the right part is the simulation. Through this, we are replicating the real field condition, which is contributed by chemicals with the heterogeneous conditions. After micro scale, we moved to the 1D column scale, in which we conduct experiment and also simulated the bubble generation and the transport phenomenon with nanoparticles. The left side is the column experiment setup, which is composed of pump, column, UAVs, fraction collector, and we also developed the corresponding mathematical models to simulate the nanoparticle transport, as the figure in the right side shows. Our project couldn't reach this point without the contribution of undergraduate and graduate students. Risa was working with us in the summer 2019, Abhishek was involved in the project in the academic year 2017 to 2018. Lei was working with us in summer 2018. I'd like to thank them and thank you for your attention.